everybody. Всем привет. Today we're going to read stories about politeness. Сказки о вежливости. And so let's proceed to the first story. The first story here is a story about an unpolite little mouse. And I always, firstly, we're reading the whole story without going into details, and then we are analyzing the story word by word and sentence by sentence. And so let's start. Сказка о невоспитанном мышонке. Жил в лесу один невоспитанный мышонок. Утром он никому не говорил «доброе утро», а вечером никому не говорил «спокойной ночи». Рассердились на него все звери в лесу. Не хотят с ним дружить, не хотят с ним играть, ягодами не угощают. Грустно стало мышонку. Рано утром прибежал мышонок к Маше и говорит: «Маша, Маша, как мне помириться со всеми зверями в лесу?» Маша сказала мышонку: «Утром надо всем говорить «доброе утро», а вечером надо всем говорить «спокойной ночи». И тогда все будут с тобой дружить». Побежал мышонок к зайцам. Всем зайцам сказал «доброе утро». И папе, и маме, и бабушке, и дедушке, и маленькому зайчонку. Улыбнулись зайцы и дали мышонку морковку. Побежал мышонок к белкам. Всем белкам сказал «доброе утро». И папе, и маме, и бабушке, и дедушке, и даже маленькому бельчонку. Засмеялись белки, похвалили мышонка. Долго бегал мышонок по лесу. Всем зверям, большим и маленьким, сказал «доброе утро». Побежал мышонок к лесной птице. Свила гнездо лесная птица на самой верхушке высокой сосны. «Доброе утро!» — крикнул мышонок. Голосок у мышонка тонкий, а сосна высокая-высокая. Не слышит его лесная птица. «Доброе утро!» — изо всех сил крикнул мышонок. Все равно не слышит его лесная птица. Делать нечего. Полез мышонок на сосну. Трудно лезть мышонку. Цепляется лапками за кору, за ветки. Проплыло мимо белое облако. «Доброе утро!» — крикнул мышонок белому облаку. «Доброе утро!» — тихо ответило белое облако. Еще выше ползет мышонок. Пролетел мимо самолет. «Доброе утро, самолет!» — закричал мышонок. «Доброе утро!» — громко пробудил самолет. So these are the illustrations for to whom he was saying good morning. Наконец добрался мышонок до вершины дерева. «Доброе утро, лесная птица!» — сказал ей мышонок. «Ох, как долго я до тебя добирался!» Лесная птица засмеялась. Спокойной ночи, мышонок. Посмотри, уже темно, уже ночь наступила. Уже пора всем говорить спокойной ночи. Посмотрел мышонок вокруг, и правда, небо совсем темное, а на небе звезды. Ну, тогда спокойной ночи, лесная птица, сказал мышонок. Лесная птица погладила мышонка крылом. Какой ты стал хороший, мышонок, вежливый. Садись ко мне на спину, я отнесу тебя к твоей маме. So that's the end of the story. There's only one illustration in here. Only one illustration in the middle, only one illustration at the end. But anyway, let's analyze this one in more details. So, this is a story about a unpolite mouse. So, this is the prefix un, prefix не. So, if we are adding this prefix to an adjective, it becomes negative. For example, I am unhappy. Я не веселый. So, я веселый will be I am happy. Я не веселый will be I am unhappy. It's not really sounding much natural, but you should understand the prefix. So, жил в лесу один невоспитанный мышонок. So, lived in a forest one unpolite mouse. Unpolite little mouse, because mouse is мышь. This is just mouse. And мышонок is like a mouse cub, a mouse child, a little mouse. Утром он никому не говорил доброе утро. So утром is in the morning. So, or to translate literally, it's like by the morning. Он никому не говорил. He, to nobody, didn't say good morning. So, он это he, to nobody, никому, to nobody, is the whole of this is to nobody, didn't say good morning. So, in Russian, double negation is normal. In English, double negation is usually appropriate in literary language. So just you need to remember that it's normal construction. So we have never didn't go, or never didn't eat, or never didn't say. So it's normal construction in Russian, just as in Spanish, for example. Доброе утро. So literally, доброе утро means kind morning. Kind morning, because the adjective kind will be добрый. 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 And the ending oye is in here because the noun утро is a neuter gender. And if the gender of the noun is different, so we must change the ending of the adjective it is attached to. So, а вечером никому не говорил спокойной ночи. And in the evening, to nobody, he didn't say good night. Actually, спокойной ночи literally means a calm night. So I wish you a calm night. So the adjective спокойный means calm. And спокойной ночи means a calm night or a good night. Рассердились на него все звери в лесу. So, on him got infuriated, рассердились, so the verb рассердиться рассердиться is the verb рассердиться means just to become very angry. So, on him became very angry all the animals in the forest. In the forest. Не хотят с ним дружить. They don't want with him to be friends. Actually, so in English we say to be friends in the terms of the verb to be. So just to be somebody, to be friends. And in Russian we make it with the verb дружить. So it's like to be being friends. It's only one verb. For example, я дружу с ним. I am friends with them. So I'm friending with him. So you understand that it's absurd, but anyway, so we have the verb дружить. It means to be friends with someone, or to being friends with someone. So they don't want to be friends with him. Не хотят с ним играть. They don't want with him to play. So the ending at or like eat, it means the infinitive form of the verb, of the Russian verb. Ягодами не угощают. So with berries, they don't just let them eat. They don't let them eat their berries. And going further. Грустно стало мышонку. So it became sad to the little mouse. So in English we say he became sad or he became upset. And in Russian we say it became sad to him or to her or to somebody or to anyone. This is the terms of Russian language. So sad it became to the little mouse, мышонку. So he became sad, so he became upset. Рано утром прибежал мышонок к Маше и говорит. So early in the morning, ran the little mouse to Masha, so it's a name, Masha, and he says. So he ran to the little mouse, to Masha and said, Маша, как мне помириться со всеми зверями в лесу? So, Masha, how to me get in peace with all the animals in the forest? So, how can I be in peace with all the animals of the forest? How can I be friends again with all the animals in the forest? Маша сказала мышонку. Masha said to the little mouse. Утром надо всем говорить доброе утро. In the morning, nada. Nada is like you need to. So you need to say. So and again, this ending is the infinitive. It's like in English too. But it's not here. You need to say to everyone, good morning. А вечером надо всем говорить спокойной ночи. And in the evening, you need to say to everyone good night. Спокойной ночи, good night. И тогда все будут с тобой дружить. And then, и тогда, and then, everybody will with you be friends. So we'll be friends with you. Побежал мышонок к зайцам. So ran the little mouse to the rabbits. Всем зайцам сказал доброе утро. To all the rabbits he said good morning. И папе, и маме, и бабушке, и дедушке, и маленькому зайчонку. So and father. So he said that both to the father, to mother, to grandmother, to grandfather, and the little rabbit. So as you can see, мышонок is little mouse. So the full word for the mouse is мышь. So мышь, мышонок. So the normal mouse and the little mouse. And here we have заяц. Заяц is a rabbit or a hare. Usually a hare is a wild rabbit. A hare. And зайчонок is like a little hare or little rabbit. So a little rabbit or little hare. Улыбнулись зайцы и дали мышонку морковку. So smiled the rabbits, so the rabbits smiled and gave a carrot to the little mouse. So the hares smiled and gave a carrot to the little mouse. So in Russian, морковка is a carrot. So I think you could remember this. You must remember this. Морковка. Морковка. This is a carrot. This is a carrot. Побежал мышонок к белкам. So ran the little mouse to the squirrels. Всем белкам сказал доброе утро. To all the squirrels, he said good morning. And father, and mother, and grandmother, and grandfather, and even to little squirrel, бельчонок. So the normal word for a squirrel is белка. Белка. It's feminine because it's ending on a. And бельчонок is a little squirrel. Засмеялись белки, похвалили мышонка. So laughed the squirrels and похвалили мышонка. Похвалить is like literally it's to praise. Хвалить is to praise, but actually похвалить is like to say that somebody did something good. So yeah, there little buddy, you did everything okay, so you're doing well. So continue. You're doing right. So похвалили мышонка is like they said cheerful words. It's like they said good words to him. Похвалили мышонка. Долго бегал мышонок по лесу. So the little mouse, was running for long. Долго бегал мышонок по лесу. It's like for long was running the little mouse over the forest. So all over the forest. So for example, here is the forest. And he was running all over it, just everywhere. По лесу. Всем зверям, большим и маленьким, сказал доброе утро. To all the animals, small and little, so big and little, big and little, he said good morning. Good morning. Побежал мышонок к лесной птице. So ran the little mouse to the forest bird, to the bird of the forest, to the forest bird again. Свила гнездо лесная птица на самой верхушке высокой сосны. So created the nest. So the forest bird created a nest. Na is on the very top of the very tall pine, or very tall pine. So на самой верхушке высокой сосны, on the very top of a tall pine. Доброе утро, good morning, крикнул мышонок, cried or yelled the small mouse. Голосок у мышонка тонкий. So the voice, so actually the word for voice is голос. It reads like this. Голос is the voice. Is the voice. Voice. So голосок is like the diminutive form. So we have some postfixes that may add or delete some respect or tenderness we add to this word. For example, if I say голос, it's like the normal word for голос. But if I say детский голосок, so a child voice, голосок. So this ok ending means that I am telling about this голос, this voice, or about this boy, about this child with tenderness. So I have some tenderness while talking about this child. Доброе утро. So I'm sorry. So the voice of the little mouse is very thin, is very, very low, and the pine is tall. Is tall. So, and the pine is very, very tall. It's tall. So if we write two adjectives at once with this mark, it's like very, very tall. So высокая, tall is very, very tall. Or very tall. Не слышит его лесная птица. So the forest bird doesn't hear him. Доброе утро! Изо всех сил крикнул мышонок. So, from all his powers, cried the little mouse. Все равно не слышит его лесная птица. So, все равно is like at all, or at any attempt, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't hear him, the forest bird. Делать нечего, so there's nothing to do, there is no variant left. So делать нечего is a very interesting phrase. We use it in the situations when we have some variant. I'm sorry, the pencil is doing something weird. Делать нечего is a phrase we usually use when we have several variants of doing something or performing an action, but we didn't want to get to this variant of doing something, and then we say делать нечего. So, and then we go into this variant we didn't really want to run to, we didn't want to get it, we didn't want to use this variant and do what it requires us to do. And then we say делать нечего, and we do this variant, still we don't want to. Полез мышонок на сосну, so climbed up the little mouse on the pine. Трудно лезть мышонку, so it's difficult to climb for the mouse. Цепляется лапками за кору, за ветки. So, цепляется, so it's from the verb цепляться, and it means like to catch with nails or with paws. So it's like to cling or hitch up. Just looked at it in the dictionary. So цепляется лапками, so he is clinching or hitching up by his paws, лапками, by his paws, by the core, by the branches. Проплыло мимо белое облако. So actually, when we're talking about clouds, we do not say that they are running or they are passing by. We say that they are flowing or they are swimming. So, for example, we see a cloud passing by in the sky, and we say, "Oh, облако проплывает." So we say that so the cloud is flowing like in water. It's like in water. So let's continue. Проплыло мимо белое облако. So a white cloud flowed by. So it flowed nearby or flowed by, like mima. The word mima means, for example, here is one spot. We need to be in. This is we're going directly, and here we're going mima. For example, you are throwing something into the dot or something, and if you place here, you got just right in, and if you got in here, you did not get into this spot, so then you got mima. It's like it's not in the place. So anyway, доброе утро, so good morning, cried the little mouse to the white cloud. Good morning, quietly answered, тихо ответила, quietly answered the white cloud. Еще выше ползет мышонок. Пролетел мимо самолет. So, even higher climbs the mouse. Even higher climbs the mouse. Пролетел мимо самолет. So a plane passed by. So he passed by. It passed by. Доброе утро, самолет. Good morning, plane or airplane. Good morning, airplane. Закричал мышонок. said cried the mouse. Доброе утро, громко прогудел самолет. Good morning, loudly cried the plane. Cried the plane. So, наконец добрался мышонок до вершины дерева. So finally got the little mouse up to or till the top of the tree. До вершины дерева. Top of the tree. Доброе утро, лесная птица. Доброе утро, лесная птица. Good morning, forest bird, said to her the mouse. Oh, как долго я до тебя добирался. Ох, как долго я до тебя добирался. Or for how long I to you was climbing. Добирался is like was getting to you. For example, we can say now about climbing, for example, for running and for going, for walking or anything. So добираться is like to get somewhere straight ahead, to get somewhere finally. So for how long I've been going to you, for how long I've been getting to you. Forest bird laughed, started laughing. So смеяться is to laugh. Засмеяться, so it's infinitive form, is to start laughing. So here is the infinitive. Is смеяться, it's to laugh. And засмеяться is to start laughing. To start laughing. To start laughing. And so we're talking the past tense, that is that the first bird, because it's feminine, so we're using the past feminine form. She laughed, so it laughed. Good night, little mouse. Good night, mouse. Посмотри, уже темно. Look, it's dark. Уже is like it's already. Look, already dark. So we don't have the verb to be in Russian. That's why we say посмотри, уже темно. Look, already dark. Look, it's already dark. Already dark outside. Уже ночь наступила. So the night came already. Already the night came. Уже пора всем говорить спокойной ночи. So already the time to everybody to say good night. Посмотрел мышонок вокруг, и правда, небо совсем темное, а на небе звезды. Looked to everywhere, looked around. The little mouse, so the little mouse looked around. Looked around, and truly, and truth, or truly. So правда is truth, but actually in this point we say truly. So and truly, the sky is very dark. Небо совсем темное, so it's too dark. А на небе звезды, and on the sky are the stars. The stars. Звезды is the plural of star is stars. Ну, тогда спокойной ночи, лесная птица. Well, then good night, the forest bird, said the little mouse. Лесная птица погладила мышонка крылом. So the forest bird погладить actually means like to so how to say this in English? It's to pet or to caress, to stroke, I guess. So I think to caress, yeah. It's like to do this action. For example, here is the head of someone, for example, like head of a kid or a mouse, and you are doing this. This is the verb погладить. And the forest bird caressed the little bird by the wing. Крылом, by the wing. Какой ты стал хороший, мышонок, вежливый. Садись ко мне на спину, я отнесу тебя к твоей маме. So, какой ты стал хороший мышонок, вежливый. So, how you became good, little mouse, polite. Садись ко мне на спину, so go on my, to me on back, so to go on my back. Я отнесу тебя к твоей маме. I will get you to your mother. And so we ended the first story. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much for watching. So let's watch all my other videos on the channel. So we are reading some stories for the children, some stories for the first class of Russian schools. We are reading some stories of Leo Tolstoy, which are really very interesting. I guess you should check them out. For example, this story by Leo Tolstoy. It's about the dog. And for example, we're checking the poetry of Anna Akhmatova. So it's also really very interesting. And so see you next time. Thank you for watching again. Спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся в следующий раз. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notifications on. And see you next time. Goodbye.